Yes, guys, welcome back to New Talk Life. Now, on the first video I made on this channel, right, I said I would be raw, personal, I would be very upfront, very me. There won't be this false emotion, right? And I thought I'd go into a bit of how I'm feeling, because not like personal stuff, but more of actual feelings, like sadness or depression or anger. Sure, I might touch a bit on personal stuff, but I don't want to base this video on that, and I don't want to base any of my content on this channel on that. But I thought it would actually be quite important for me to kind of be open a bit, because sure, I could fake, I could smile, I could go, yeah, that's not me. And I did try to get content out on my football channel, because that requires a lot of uploading, and I'm really dedicated to that channel. This channel I'm dedicated on, of course, or else I wouldn't have started it, but it's not like content for this is consistently coming. It's not like football where there's news and stuff I can just cover. For this, it's more like I need to try and find enough content to spread over time, and there will be vlogs down the line, yes, but yeah, if you know what I mean. This one is kind of like when I think of something, I'll upload it, and I thought I'll just talk emotions. There's no point leaving you hanging anymore. Let's start. So we're going to be talking about 3 key emotions today. What I feel every day at the moment. And the first one is probably stress. Now, what is stress? What is it? In fact, we can go through 4 or 5 today, but what is stress? Stress is when you're overthinking about something and worrying about something, about worrying if you're gonna do it or not. And for me, it's more finding employment, right? And whether I'm gonna get slapped or whatever, or yelled at, which I know I'm not the only one who deals with that, but it's more the anxiety of worrying if I'll actually make it, right? And YouTube isn't going to be my full-time career. I don't make money with this. This is just me doing what I enjoy. I love YouTube. I've done YouTube for years. And I probably had this sort of feeling for 2-3 years now since I finished school. I obviously did explain to you how I fainted a lot in school, etc. But yeah, stress is probably one of my biggest emotions at the moment. But there are emotions way bigger. The next is probably loneliness. And I know this might sound mental, right? Feeling lonely, right? But how do I say this without absolutely breaking up in tears? It's hard to film this. You know when you have, or had, a family, right? And look, I know not everyone has a loving, caring family. And sure, I might sound a bit selfish here. But, like, you know when you have a loving family around you who spends Christmas together, birthdays together, Sunday dinners, and it kind of just makes you not feel that lonely. around my house. And look, I love my nan, okay? Notice I don't hate my nan, but the difference in between having one person to live with compared to having what was a family sit together every single weekend. You know, have for 4:30 p.m. on the TV, kickoff wise. Watch your football, eat some food like a roast dinner, roast beef, roast chicken, whatever. The difference in between living with one person and only having one person to talk to who is also ill, compared to having family who you can go out into town with or get some food, watch a movie. I don't have that. So the sense of loneliness is what keeps me indoors every single weekend. Or that's why I go out alone, right? Just sitting there and going, I'm going to just try to text someone in Discord, you know? And look, I have friends, okay? I'm not friendless. Well, you can debate. Sure, I rather the debate. Online, I have amazing friends. I bet Alfie's going to be watching this. Right? And Alfie may think I'm obsessed, okay? But seriously, he's one of my really good friends. Few people on Discord as well. Quite a few actually. But that doesn't help when you just feel lonely and trapped inside. And you can't even enjoy yourself. Because going around town by yourself or just sitting in your room isn't enjoyable. And this does kind of support the next emotion, which is probably going to be the final one I mention. But it's more sadness or depression. I'd say they're both the same things, right? But when you're lonely, that often makes you depressed, which for me does actually overflood my mind with personal stuff and stuff what I've been through, or flashbacks, memories to when it was good and when family time was actually family. I barely have a homemade meal anymore. Because my nan physically can't do it because she's ill. And depression also makes you feel like everything around you, the world, is just falling apart. Barely holding together whilst filming this, but it's just a sense of, when do I give up? Do I give up? And I do try to be the bestest person I can be. The nicest person I can be. The bestest friend I can be. Many people can vouch that I do try to be a good friend. And I have an amazing boyfriend. Or whatever. Date, even. And reading the Bible does help. But it doesn't help remove my emotions, how I'm feeling on a daily basis. And I will not be shamelessly plugging you guys to subscribe subscribe to my football channel. This doesn't seem like the right video to do it in, so I'm not going to do it. I hope you guys did enjoy this. I hope you guys were interested. I thought I'd do something like this since I've seen many others do it. open up about their feelings and what they really mean. If you want me to do more stuff similar to this, let me know. Because right now I'm prime time, not even prime time actually, so that's the wrong phrase, but I'm more, this is my peak, not peak, but this time of year is usually my depression period. Not celebrating Christmas this year, so yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, I guess. Peace.